Hi everyone, it's Pete here. Just thought I'd show you this little RC that I've bought. It's a Tamiya M-01 chassis Mini Cooper. Now I've always had a bit of a soft spot for minis because I had 3 of these. My first 3 cars after I passed my test were minis. So yeah, I really like this. Now this model is from the mid-90s. I don't know exactly when. I didn't build this one. I bought it from a chap from work who basically built it and put it in a box and left it, and eventually came around to selling it to me. So it's all original and it's all got the original electrics and everything. So yeah, let's have a little look inside. Now, first thing you might notice in here, it's got a manual speed controller, and also it's got the old analog radio, big wobbly aerial. You like that, don't you, Mark Bryan? And another thing, it's got this sort of quite odd suspension. Now, I'm not quite sure what the advantage of this ever was. It's sort of got this one central shock, same on the back, and it's got little springs in here that sort of balance it out. But yeah, it's a strange setup, and they don't do it anymore, so maybe it wasn't that good. But this seems to not have much on the front. I think I need to have a bit of a look at this. It's a bit too low at the front. The back I've had a little look at, and it's got a bit more travel to it, so that might be something to look at in the future. Now, I'm assuming that the viewers of this are mostly middle-aged men like me who know all about the old manual speed controllers, but I just thought I'd do a quick demo of it because it's quite different to your modern electronic speed controls. So I'll just get it plugged in and get the wheels off the table, and I'll give it a quick demo. Okay, so I've got the battery plugged in now, and yeah, you see there's a servo there that operates the speed controller here. And the first thing to notice is that the radio's not plugged in, but if you move that, you can switch it on. So you need to watch out if you're transporting these, because if that gets jogged, then it might start running without you knowing. The other thing is that if it goes out of range, it's got no fail-safe on it. It'll just keep going. So also, let's put the radio on. And the other thing to notice about this is it's got no gap between forward and reverse, and it's not really got a brake as such. I mean, well, it hasn't. It's just jam it into reverse. So it does make it quite entertaining to drive this. It's probably not very good for the gearbox, but yeah, it's good fun. This, and do J-turns with it, and yeah, it's quite a laugh actually. It's not that fast, but I've done a speed test on it and a bit of a trial run. So let's have a look at it. 17 miles an hour, count them. Okay, so it did 17 miles an hour, not bad for an oldie. I'm not going to really soup this one up because it's old and it's not got much grip on the tyres, but a few things I'm going to do. Now with the body, I don't know if you noticed on the video, but it's quite see-through, and this has been hand painted. If you can see, I've just got it up on the light there, and it's quite see-through, and what I'm going to hopefully do is to get some more paint in there. Might mask it up and try and get a bit more paint to make it a bit more opaque. So that's the first thing. So the only other thing I was going to look at on this was this front suspension. Like I was saying before, it seems to ride a bit low, and these do catch on the body. So I think I don't know what's actually wrong with that, but I'm going to have a look at that, get it all apart, and I'm going to put bearings in because I know that it hasn't got bearings in. I put them in at the back, but I haven't had the gearbox open yet. If anyone knows where I can get a manual for this, I'll be grateful. I haven't found one yet online because it's quite an oldie. And I've got a torque tune motor I can put in this and just see if I can get another mile an hour or two out of it. But beyond that, it's pretty good fun. The forward reverse instantly thing is a laugh. So it's just going to be a occasional runner. And hopefully I'll look after it and not smash it up like most of them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'd be grateful for any comments or likes, and see you next time. Bye.